Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. I've had a bit of a late start to the morning this morning. I think it's like 8:30 and I literally only just got out of bed. I've been awake for like an hour and a half, but I just couldn't get out of bed this morning. Ben's been on night shift this week, so he didn't get home until like late last night. So I kind of stayed up waiting for him, so I didn't go to bed until like way later than usual. So maybe that's why I struggled to get out of bed this morning. But anyways, I am here, I'm awake, and I'm starting a new vlog. You guys have really seemed to be enjoying the daily vlogs, and honestly, like, it makes me so happy because I love vlogging. Like, I absolutely love it. I just worry that like they're gonna be boring for you guys, so I'd love to know in the comments down below what you like seeing in vlogs. Like, do you like just following me around, or do you like seeing specific things like what I eat in a day or who I'm spending my time with? Do you want to see more of Ben? What do you want? Let me know, because yeah, I want to obviously keep them interesting for you guys, and yeah, you're the viewers, so you're the ones that matter. Anyways, I am so freaking hungry. I had like no appetite yesterday. I was possibly still recovering from a very big weekend and maybe a hangover, so I feel like I've only just got my appetite back now, so I am so hungry. But first things first, I think I'm gonna have my Tropica Body Bloom. I've been trying to have this every morning, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, in the last vlog I mentioned that I was getting a really sore throat, and then literally later that day I watched Sarah's Day's story, and she was like, everyone always asks me what I do to stop getting sick and blah blah blah, and she mentioned this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start using this every morning. So I started that last week, and then all of a sudden my sorry, that's just our air freshener, and then all of a sudden my sore throat went away. So I'm like, this must work. And like, my skin has been so clear and so glowy. I really actually do think that this is helping. So I'm gonna start off my morning with this. My kitchen's so messy. We had a whole bunch of people stay with us on the weekend because we had a wedding on Friday, but then the Saturday wedding that we had was like our really good friends, so it was just like a big celebration, a big party with all of our closest friends. So we had all of them back here on Saturday night, and so my house is like, I just feel like it's a little bit unorganized and a little bit messy, but it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. So that's what it looks like in the tin. The only thing I don't love about this powder is that it doesn't stir properly. So I'll show you guys in a sec, but like, you have to stir it in between every sip, which like Sarah herself has said that's just how it is. It just makes it, I don't know, like, I'm one of those people that's a bit funny with like textures in my mouth when I'm eating something. If it's a weird texture, it kind of puts me off. So that just freaks me out a little bit about this powder, but the taste of it is actually really nice. It's just the little chunks of powder that you just have to keep stirring through. I'm pretty sure this is out of stock on the Tropica website at the moment, but I'll leave a link to it anyway so that you guys can read up about it and read like the benefits of it. And I think they're restocking in September, so that's only next month. That's not too far away. I also try and drink it really fast because if I think about it for too long, it kind of freaks me out, like the powdery bits. So I just try and get it over and done with. See how it kind of just like gathers at the bottom of the glass? Freaks me out a little bit, but it's fine. The last little bit of it is where it's most powdery. Ugh. Okay, so today is going to be a bit of a quiet day. I actually have a funeral to go to later this afternoon. My friend's dad actually passed away a couple of weeks ago, so I am going to go to that and just pay my respects and show some support. And then I'll be going to the wake after that as well. So obviously I'm not going to vlog that, but I still wanted to start the vlog today anyway, just to like let you guys know what is happening. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to make myself some breakfast now, and I will check in with you guys a bit later this afternoon, or maybe when I'm getting ready. Let's do a little sit down makeup chat. Okay, so for breakfast this morning, I'm having choc hazelnut oats with some strawberries on top, and then my Before You Speak coffee, which I really just put the crema in, so it looks a bit gross, but I need to stir it. So yeah, that's breakfast for this morning. This was a weird angle. Let me fix that. It's a little bit weird. Oh well. I'm getting ready at the moment, so Thought I'd just sit down and chat to you guys. I don't really know what about, but why not? Ben is in the shower at the moment. He went to the gym this morning so that we could go to the funeral, and then he has to go to work straight after. So I think we're gonna drive separately just so that I can stay for a little bit longer. So yeah, not much has happened since I updated you guys last. I've been really obsessed with like puzzles at the moment, but like Sudoku and like crossword puzzles and stuff. So I've been doing them to kind of like train my brain, I guess, a little bit. So I feel like quite often I don't test my brain, or like I'm not learning anything. So I found this app, I think it's just called Puzzles, like literally it's just called Puzzles. But it's got a whole bunch of different types of Sudoku, different types of like number puzzle type things. And I really enjoy doing it. I do it like first thing in the morning and it wakes me up, and I just find it's a little bit more productive than just sitting there and scrolling through social media, which might sound weird, but like, I don't know. I've just been really enjoying it. So yeah, I just kind of took some time out this morning, and while I sat there and had my breakfast, I sat there and did some puzzles. So yeah, that's so exciting, isn't it? Also the other night while I was really drunk at the wedding, I singed my lash extensions. I got a little bit too close to the outdoor heater. I can't even tell you how, because it's only this side of my eye as well. Like, how does that happen? I don't know. But now my eyelashes are like, if you run your fingers through them, you can feel that like the ends of them are all singed, and it's not good. Thankfully, it's not that obvious just looking at it, but I can't brush through them. Like if I put the brush through them, they just get caught and they come out. So yeah, not my finest form, but it's okay. I also, in the same night, spilt butter chicken down one side of my dress and then alcohol down the other side of my dress. So it was a really fun night. It was actually, like, I'm not even kidding, it was actually a really fun night. I didn't even care that I spilt butter chicken or alcohol everywhere. Like, that's how carefree and just like, that's how much fun I was having. It didn't bother me at all. So yeah, good weekend. I just used the Pat McGrath foundation. This is like my third time using it now, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It's a little bit too light for me at the moment, but because I'm wearing like a high neck long sleeve top, you're not even gonna be able to tell. But yeah, it's amazing. I think I'm gonna feature it in a video soon. I'm thinking about doing like a full face of my current favorite makeup, so that bad boy will be in it because I love it. I feel like Ben's about to walk past naked. I'm covering it. I just wanted to do something light, something supernatural. So the thing with a Pat McGrath foundation is that when you first put it on, it's quite matte, but after about an hour or two, I actually really like how it looks on my skin. So I think like if you had dry skin, you may not like it. I'm not sure how it would sit on yours. I mean, if you like matte foundations, it might be okay, but I think definitely having like normal to oily, I like how the foundation looks more once like it settles and my natural oil starts coming through. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind, but it's really nice. It's like a medium coverage, so it's really nice for just like everyday natural wear. All right, so I am now back home. I'm cooking myself some dinner. I'm having some fish, rice, and veggies. Now I haven't actually, I don't think I've officially mentioned this online yet, but I am now eating seafood, which for those of you who don't know, I have been vegetarian for almost 4 years now, and I started eating seafood about 6 months ago. When I say eating, I was like trialing adding it back into my diet because I wasn't sure how well I'd be able to like get used to eating it again. It's a bit of a weird thing, like when you've gone that long without eating any meat or seafood, it's a very odd thing transitioning back into eating it. I don't really feel like I owe you guys an explanation, but in case any of you are interested, I did it because, for starters, seafood, I absolutely love it. I've always enjoyed seafood, and it's the one thing that in the 4 years of being vegetarian, I could like see prawns come out on someone's plate and I'm like, oh wow, they look delicious. Whereas I'd look at a steak coming out and be like, ew, gross. So I don't know, that's like the main reason. And then obviously like the nutritional benefits of eating seafood are quite good, and you can get a lot of nutritional value from seafood that you can't get from anything else. So for my own health and well-being, I decided that it was a good idea to start incorporating fish back into my diet. Anyways, that's that. So basically I'm having fish, veggies and rice for dinner. We went grocery shopping last week and haven't been since because we've still got like little bits here and there left at home. We bought a lot of frozen foods last week just so that it could like kind of drag out and last us. So I'll show you guys the fish that I'm going to be having. It's actually really nice even though it's a freezer fish. Oh, and I feel like I haven't really touched on this, but the whole like gluten-free, dairy-free thing, I'm still doing that as well. So these are gluten-free hoki, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like fish fillets with gluten-free batter. Batter's not the greatest, but it's fine. It's all about balance. And then I'm just gonna heat up some of those like steamed veggies in the microwave and some rice. But on the gluten-free, dairy-free thing, so as you guys know, I've been going through a bit of a skin journey, and I started seeing a skin therapist about 2 months ago. She basically had a look at my skin, did like a full skin analysis, and she spoke to me about some stuff, and based on her diagnosis, is that even the right word? But basically she said that my skin has a lot of inflammation in it, and then she asked if I had any gut issues, and I was like, well yes, I get bloated really easily. I cut out dairy already from my diet for that reason, and like I get a lot of like digestion issues, I guess you could say. So then she referred me to a nutritionist. So I had an appointment with a nutritionist, and she recommended to me that I should trial cutting out gluten and dairy from my diet for a period of time to see if that affected my gut issues as well as my skin. And as you guys know, my skin has been insanely good these last few weeks. And not only that, my gut has as well. So yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I was really hoping that gluten and dairy wouldn't be the issue because I didn't want to have to cut it out of my diet, but I did notice really good results from it. So I've been trying to eat as gluten-free and as dairy-free as possible. I don't want to completely cut it out of my diet because then that can cause even more issues. I don't want my body to become completely intolerant to it. And I still do want to get like a proper intolerance test to see if I'm intolerant to any other foods or whether I am actually intolerant to gluten and dairy. But anyways, for now, until I can get that test done, I basically am just trying to really cut down on gluten and dairy in my diet because they are both quite inflammatory foods anyway, hence why I've got gluten-free fish fillets. And I already drink only almond milk anyway, so the whole dairy thing's kind of been a lot easier than the whole gluten thing, which is weird. But yeah, so few little updates on my diet and lifestyle. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to cook my dinner because I'm freaking hungry, and it's already like 7 o'clock at night. I usually have had dinner before now, so I am starving. I mean, just quickly though, it wouldn't be a vlog without my Coopy boy. Hi, Bobby. Hi. There's been a lot of reports of dog baiting around my area, and it stresses me the hell out. I could not wait to get home to him this afternoon. I don't honestly understand how... Oh, thank you, Bobby. Are you shaking my hand? I honestly don't understand how anyone could do that to a dog. Like, it's been killing so many dogs around my area and around Brisbane, and it just stresses me out and just makes me so angry and mad. So I don't know, I would never want anything like that to happen to him or any other dog for that matter. But yeah, just being out all day, the whole time I was like, oh my god, what if someone throws like rat poison or something? Like, they've been finding laced meat at dog parks and stuff. It's so freaking horrible. But yeah, he's okay. I'm happy to be home with him now. He's so snuggly. He's so snuggly. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with his ears. All right, it's dinner time, Bobby. Alrighty, this is my dinner for tonight. I just used those little like frozen steamed bags of veggies and then the little quick rice little cup things. So I think this one is the brown rice and quinoa pack. And then I just drizzled some sriracha mayo and lemon juice on top as well for a bit more flavor. And yeah, ta-da, that's dinner. So I'm going to take this into the lounge room and I think, hello, what are you doing? I think I'm going to watch 13 Reasons Why, the newest season. I started watching it last night, but I had to turn it off. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. It was just like very full on and I wasn't really in the mood for such like an emotional storyline, I think. So I ended up just watching YouTube videos instead, but I am going to put it on while I eat dinner just because I'm really intrigued by the storyline and I really like it. So I'm gonna see how I go with it tonight and if I can focus and yeah, watch it easily. Sounds weird, but you just have to be in a certain mood to watch something that heavy, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to eat my dinner and watch 13 Reasons Why. It's really boring at home at nighttime when Ben's on night shift. I'm like lost for what to do. Like I don't like being alone, especially at night. Alright, I am going to go and get ready. Oh, it just got really bright, sorry. I'm gonna go and get ready for bed now. So I am going to end this vlog here. Sorry if this is a little bit boring. I was going to do it across like today and tomorrow, but I've already got a lot of footage. So I think this is just gonna be like a daily vlog. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you Cooper? He just like knocked at a door and opened the toilet door. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my vlog channel if you are new here. Become a part of the vlog family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.